What's going on, you guys? TBR here, back yet again with another King of Fighters All-Star video. And what else were we going to be talking about today other than, obviously, the Tekken 7 collaboration round 2. It is officially in the game after a week's worth of hype and a lot of editing on videos. We are finally at the point where we can talk about the actual content in game. So in today's video, I wanted to go ahead and kind of just have more of a fun celebration video more than anything. Could end up ending in tears, but you know, we'll get there. But in today's video, I figure we'll just kind of go in, do some summons, and maybe redeem all of our tickets. That's definitely going to happen, and kind of look at a couple of different things, but I'm not going to get into the full event breakdown in today's video. We'll do that in a video tomorrow. That way I have today to kind of play around with all the content and get a real feel for everything. Like, for instance, really the only thing that I've done much of has been boss showdown, and I have cleared this now a couple of times. Unfortunately, this thing is bugged. If you guys are on global right now, they have addressed it in the forum. They know it's a problem. However, basically what'll happen is you'll end up clearing it and you'll get none of your rewards, even though it tells you they've been sent to your inbox. So it's kind of a pain in the ass. One of the things that they said to do on the forum, and it was kind of weird, was to long press or slowly press the start battle button. I don't really know how that's supposed to help anything, because I tried it myself and it did not work. I've tried retrying it from like in the game when you're actually battling, from the pause menu, all that different stuff. Nothing has worked. So unfortunately, I cannot get my change-up kit, which really bums me out. But that, and I kind of wanted to summon on these on the event banner today too. So, because yeah, I mean, it, I don't know. It's a pain in the ass. It's a Netmarble update though, so of course there's problems. Unfortunately, we could have gotten this Nina today, because we could have gotten here probably based on what I could have collected and done all that, but since I can't really clear that right now, I'm really not all that worried about it, so it just is what it is. We'll do that in a separate video down the road, but this Nina does look extremely good, and I am very happy with what they did with her. Very curious to see how she works when I get my hands on her, but she does look like she's going to be quite a bit of fun. Other characters in here, obviously, we have currently the EX, well, the EX How Wrong. This guy is a very interesting character looking at the kit. He does, of course, boast that leadership skill of the 65% to the Tekken fighter's attack, which is definitely going to make him a very sought-after commodity. And when we take a look at what he's got here on his kit, all these characters are going to have immunities to damn near everything in their cores, which is pretty cool. But this is a character that actually trades in trying to use dot explosion as his main way of doing damage, and instead you're seeing most of these characters coming in. Some of them do have dots, but most of them are going to be working off of things like multipliers to their actual damage. So it's pretty interesting to see what they've got going on here under the hood. These characters have a lot of different percentages on their cores and on their skills, instead of just trying to do, you know, 5.5 times explosion, etc. So that's kind of what these characters are trying to accomplish, on top of the fact that they are very interesting from the standpoint that they do have those stance changes as well on a lot of their kits. So there's a lot of interesting stuff going on when it comes to these characters. EX How Wrong, to me, is looking like he's going to be a monster. He's probably going to be really good for PvP. That's probably going to be where you're going to see this character shine. Time will tell with this character, because he does not have dots. So really, this is not going to be a character, at least I don't recall seeing dots on here if I remember correctly. So this is a character that is going to be interesting for PvE. He's going to be pretty much a character that you're probably not going to want to do too much with in things such as Guild Raid. However, Guild Raid's only one mode, and outside of that, this character could probably do really well in a lot of content. So very happy with what I'm seeing here, just from a standpoint of being more experimental. This character looks like he's probably going to be very, very good, and so I'm very curious to be able to see just how good he is. However, I don't really know if I'm going to get the chance to do so, because I don't get the feeling I'm going to be able to go too hard on this first volume, just based on what I've got on rubies, etc. So we're really going to hope when it comes to those tickets that we get a little bit lucky there. So other things in here, of course, Alisa is the character that I am most excited for from this banner. I think Alisa looks like she's going to be very, very interesting, and she's just a unique character in general, which you guys know me, I love my unique characters. But if we take a look here as far as the kit is concerned, this is a character that does err more on the side of being kind of what we would normally expect and she is an SS character, and I think that that is going to offer a lot of versatility for people to clear content right now, because this character being an SS character, you can build her with your generic memories, which most people have at least 1 or 2 or more laying around in their account. And when it comes to that, that is very valuable, because that means that eventually when the boss showdown is working correctly, we can get that change-up kit for her and be able to build her up if we so desire that way. And it's going to be very budget-friendly that way as well. You can also get her memories if you go in and combine your red memories in the memory combination functionality right now, which is another good thing. So there are various ways of being able to build her on a budget. She's also going to have options such as the option cards for the SS-specific fighters, such as the COLLAB option card, and it's always worth noting when it comes to these SS characters that they have that access, and as well as having access to things such as the SS stones. So there's quite a bit that this character could do for you if you picked her up, and you could do so on a budget. And if you're somebody who is more into kind of sticking with the 5.5 times meta, you'll be happy to note that she actually is the 6 times meta. So she has 6 times on her core finisher for bleed and poison, and that's pretty nice. So this character to me looks like she's going to be a whole heck of a lot of fun. I want this character. This is the character I'm chasing on this banner, and this is really where I view kind of my value proposition is going to be. But speaking of value proposition, this Nina is a regular FES unit, and she's not bad at all. First and foremost, her leadership ability is really good, and if you take a look at her skills, she has a really nice little kit. When you take a look through here, she is going to be doing quite a bit for your team, as well as having some abilities that can deal damage to all enemies, which is really good for things such as time attack, etc. And really, this character is going to be pretty good, I think, for a free character. You can build her on dimensional invitations, so this is a character that you can do quite a bit with. And on top of that, if you don't feel like building her with the memories that you pull because you're going for either of the EX characters, Alisa, or the like, if you go in here to your crafting event, you'll actually notice that they brought this back, where you can actually take 3 memories from Nina and parlay those into a memory for either Alisa or Howrong. So that's really cool, right? I'm very happy that they did that, and I think that that is going to make things a lot easier on people as well when it comes to summoning on here, because we are definitely going to need the help given the rates. So that right there is kind of just my cursory view of these characters. I think that they're all very good. I just feel like, as far as for the sake of clearing content right now for me, Alisa is definitely going to be priority 1. But then again, Nina wouldn't be bad either, because I can just build her with a bunch of dimensional invitations and be done with it. So that is pretty much what I'm thinking on all of this, you guys. As far as the cards are concerned, the cards this time around, I really don't know what to tell you. I mean, this card set is ridiculous. This is one of the best card sets I've seen in this game. If we take a look at this, increases a Tekken fighter's critical rate by 7% for the regular effect here. And then let's take a look down here. Increase critical damage of Tekken fighter by 70%. Deals additional damage equal to 250% of attack upon landing an active skill. Increases a Tekken fighter's attack by 22% per every 1 power. I mean, this right here is one of the most ridiculous damn things I've ever seen in my entire life. And it gets more ridiculous when you take a look at the fact that these cards have separate effects. Increases the Tekken fighter's combat power by 35,000 on the second one. And then on the third one, 30% chance to charge 5 power slots. Guys, when this procs, you are going to have this multiplier maxed out. This is so stupid, I can't even begin to tell you guys how dumb this set is. This set is like beyond. If you're pulling at all on this banner whatsoever, on either banner, you need this card set. Like, this is probably like, honestly, there has never been a better case recently when it comes to these collaborations for needing to pull from multiple FES sets than there is right now. This one right here, in my opinion, is a must-have. This is stupid, absolutely stupid, and carries on the lineage of Tekken sets just being OP as hell.
Now, speaking of OP, let's talk about the option cards.
Because the option cards are really good too. Increase critical rate by 2% and decrease skill cooldowns by 1.9. This is absolutely awesome. This is an extremely good option card. You get the 1.9. The 1.9 is on there. It's not 1.2 or whatever it is whenever it's kind of the nerfed version of this effect. You get the full 1.9 and the crit rate. CP is going to be absolutely bonkers for Tekken fighters. Other things in here, this is Taekwondo. This one's also dumb. Increases critical damage of Tekken fighters by 20%. Decreases skill cooldowns by 1.2. So you see right there, you are losing a little bit like by comparison to the other one, as I was mentioning. But you're trading that off for an increase to a Tekken fighter's crit rate by 8%. Another option that is pretty much, in my opinion, like a must. Like, these are just amazing. All of the characters also have effects on their 3PGs. This increases critical rate by 5% and critical damage by 20% for 10 seconds when it comes to Howrongs, which of course is really good. When we get to Alisa here, she increases attack by 12% for 10 seconds, which is okay. And then when it comes to Nina here, she obtains 12% power when using this. So this is actually really, really nice. So overall, these are all really good cards. The set is absolutely
just bonkers stupid good.
And the option cards are right there. So this stuff, if you're pulling, is must-have stuff. This stuff, I would argue, is absolutely must pull, unless you're just planning on skipping Tekken entirely. And then when we take a look at these two, one thing that is worth noting, this stuff, if we take a look, it all says Tekken fighters, and so that means that for those of us OG players, we can actually use this stuff on our old Tekken fighters, and I'm really curious what those fighters are able to do with those, just out of curiosity alone. So that's pretty much what we got there, you guys, as far as the banners are concerned. Quite a bit of information there. So what we're going to do now is we're actually going to segue into doing some summoning. So what I want to go ahead and do here is I want to go ahead and I want to use my mystery boxes. So I have 207 of these mystery boxes, and I just want to go ahead and redeem these because we used all of our coupon codes. I will have those somewhere on the screen. You guys can take a look at those if you haven't already used them all. There are quite a bit of codes that are useful right now that you can use. You'll end up getting yourself some rubies and some summon tickets, etc. So of course we've got all of these here. We do have all of these boxes. I was really unlucky with bingos on this event. I did all of these every single day for all these missions, and I ended up with a little over 200. I saw some people out there with like 400. My God. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and open these up here, and we're going to just go ahead and see what we can get. We're not going to go super hard. We basically just want Alisa. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use the tickets, and then we'll kind of assess the situation based on what we get there. Our track record when it comes to these is not very good, and there is an extra added layer of RNG here because we have to open the boxes and actually get the tickets in the first place.
But let's just go ahead and open these up and see what happens.
Please give me some tickets. All right, so we did get some tickets there. We got more battle cards than fighters, which is fine. Okay, so we got another 100 here. Got 11 of the fighter ones there and 6 of the battle cards. Okay, so not too bad. We have 7 more here. All right, so we got a few more. Okay, so we got a decent amount there. What do we got? Okay, so that's not bad. So we basically have, what do we have here? We have 2 multis for the fighters, 2 multis here, so we have 4 total there, and a few extra tickets. And then we have the battle cards, we have 3. So we'll just go ahead and start out with the battle cards. We'll go ahead and do this. So let's go ahead and just summon on these. Praise Rico, believe in the heart of the cards, and let's summon on the Tekken 7 collaboration round 2, banner 1. So again, guys, Alisa is the main takeaway here. Once we get Alisa, I'm out. At least that's kind of my going thought process right now, because I want to save for Devil Jin. Obviously, Devil Jin, we all know, is, wow, has there ever been a worse multi in history? We know Devil Jin is on the second banner, and he does look like he is going to be very, very good. I'm very curious to be able to see what the kit is fully now, because we do have at least some confirmation on the skills, but I want to see the cores. But we're going to go ahead now and open these up. Man, that first multi was pathetic. Now, of course, we do want Alisa's finisher, ideally, but I get the feeling, for sake of clearing the content, I could probably get by without it if I were to be able to just get her and build her, because I do have quite a few generics laying around. But let me know in the comment section down below, guys, what you got on your tickets. Hopefully yours went better than mine are currently. But that is pretty much going to be that for those. I guess we could just do these because we're not going to end up with any more of these tickets. Right? I don't think we're going to. We'll just open them. I don't think we're going to end up with more of these. Pretty sure that that is past at this point. Let's see what we get here. My luck with tickets continues. Okay. To be honest, the cards weren't the big focus, the fighters were. So we do have one more multi though for the cards. So this is our multi right here. Those were all of our single ones from the boxes. So it'd be nice to get at least something off the tickets. We do have red now. Dang, okay. I was hoping one of those would change. No such luck, guys. All right, so now we are down to the fighter tickets. So oh boy, Howrong would be great. I just don't see myself building him without EX generic memories. It's just one of those things where it's like, eh. So it's kind of like, at this point, these two are the most valuable to me because I can clear content right now with them. I mean, I'm not going to be mad if I get Howrong. I'm not going to be mad if I get anything. I'm going to be relieved if I get anything more than anything, but... All right, so we got red. We didn't get Howrong. Didn't get anything. Not a thing. Okay. I was gonna say, I wasn't expecting anything, but all right, so man, if we could really just get, if we could get Alisa on the tickets, we're golden. Again, I'm worried about the next banner more than anything. Come on. Ah, that's like the same multi. All right. So there's that. Okay, so now we have 2 multis worth of fighter tickets here. These are our last 2 multis that we have here. So keep giving me nice. Let's freaking go, guys. On the tickets. Let's go. Okay. Awesome. So we'll take it. Cool. I mean, I'm very happy with that. I wish there were generics in this game because that would make that even more awesome. Okay, so we have Howrong. Awesome, guys. That was not expecting that. Okay, well, we haven't won more multi here, so we might as well use it. I mean, it's not the Tekken fighter we were looking for, but I'm happy with it. All right, I'm just glad we got something. All right, so that is what we got with those. I might just hold on to the fighter ones just in case. I don't think anything else is coming out, but I could be wrong. Okay, so this is where we have a decision that must be made. I am willing to go in on this banner a little bit. Now, I say a little bit because I'm still wondering, and the shop packages suck for this collaboration, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, so I might just wait a little bit to go too hard on either banner. Like, I am definitely going to go harder on the second banner, but I'll go a little bit on this, but I'm not going to go super deep. And eventually I probably will get the battle pass, so we're only going to go so far here. All right, so we do have 3,000 of the time-limited rubies. Let's see if maybe we can just get Alisa or Nina from those. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. Because we still got to consider the card banner too, and I really don't want to go in on this card banner right now, considering the fact I'm mainly going to need to go in on the second one for the finisher for Jin. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. All right, so dead multi there, but we did get the Howrong, so didn't get him there. Give me a fess, please. Damn you. Of course not. Why would you? Alright, so we have 1,300 time limited rubies left. I'm willing to invest a small amount into this, but no more than that right now. And I would advise everybody to be sparing unless this is the banner that you're more interested in general and you don't really care too much for the other one. I know most of you, however, are really interested in Devil Jin. So this is where we get into my rubies. I'm not going to go super hard here. I might go 5k deep, call it the 6k basically, because we're 55.9, but that's probably it. So after that, I'm saving. I'm waiting for the next banner, and then we can do whatever. But for the interest of content and clearing content, I am going to go a little bit here. So
okay.
Give us Alisa. Just give us Alisa. I mean, if this is two Ninas, I'm not going to be too upset, but please.
Give us Alisa.
Get over here!
Okay. Okay. So we got the Nina. Now the next one, please be Alisa. Please be Alisa. Let's freaking go, boys! Woo! Guys. Guys. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We got all the characters off of what? What do we do here? 4 multis and a couple of ticket summons? Dudes.
Guys.
Oh my god. That's amazing. Okay, well, that changes things a little bit. So I am obligated to go in on this banner for this, right? I'm obligated, no matter what happens, I'm obligated to do that. I saved so many rubies just now on that it would make no sense not to just parlay those into here and see what we can get, because we need all this stuff anyway. We're probably going to need multiples of these, and we need this at least from this. So I'm assuming this will actually be how wrong. Both of these finishers will be on the next card banner as well. This one will get swapped out for the Devil Jin one on that next banner. So that's kind of where I'm at right now, guys. I'm just going to summon on this. I did not expect that. That was incredible. Man, now I really wish I could get that change-up kit. Good lord. Well, we're going to see what happens here, guys. We're just going to see what happens. Oh my god. If we get the Alisa finisher right here, we're out. We're out. Okay, we need those. We need those. Pretty much we need everything.
Put your hands in the air.
What? What the fuck?
Wow! I'm done. Alisa, I love you. You and me. You and me, we're gonna do great things. Great things. Oh my god. What did I get? Attack. Okay, fine. Whatever. Doesn't matter. So guys, we just, that was best case scenario. That was literally best case scenario. It only could have been better if we would have somehow luck sacked all of these off tickets. Like, holy holy shit. All the people in the comment section that come to these to watch me get absolutely toasted by rates are gonna be pissed. Anyway, you guys, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. I may upload a few like short things, like clips and things, but honestly, that right there, like, my mind is blown. I hope you guys end up as lucky as I got on this, because I don't even know what to say. Like, that just made the collaboration. Now I can just go in on the next banners and not even have to think about it. Like, that's just... Sure. Anyway, you guys, I hope you all found this as entertaining as I felt like it was, but let me know in the comment section down below how your luck has been on this banner so far, if you're summoning at all. Let me know if you're just planning on waiting for the Devil Jin banner to make your decision, because I do think that that makes the most sense. Obviously, I'm a content creator, so I need to be able to bring you guys content and do this sorts of things. So honestly, you guys, I need to be able to do that. So it's one of those things where don't do as I do as I say. I would wait if I were you guys and be patient if you can, unless, like I said, these are just favorites and you absolutely know for a fact that you don't care too much about that next banner, or if you just skipped the last couple banners and you have so many rubies that you don't care. It's one of those things where there are specific reasons why you would want to pull right now. I get that, but at the same time, I do think that the smartest thing to do would be to just hold off and wait, because honestly, you guys, you may end up kicking yourselves depending on what happens down the road. So that's just my opinion. I think it's always best practice to be patient with this game when it comes to these staggered banners, because you never know what might end up happening. I mean, heck, we could end up, the SS Howrong, we could see the kit because they haven't shown anything of him and he ends up just being an absolute powerhouse monster and beats the entire meta. That won't happen, but you never know, right? So I don't know, it's just one of those things that for me, I feel like you're always better off being patient with this stuff. But like I said, for me, I have to do these types of things because I do it for you guys as well. Mostly for myself, but I kid. But I am super, super happy and content with how this went. Honestly, this Alisa, she's probably going to be almost maxed out by the end of, well, in the next 10 minutes probably. But either way, I'm very, very happy that I was able to pick her up, because now I can go ahead and bring you guys some footage with her. I can also build up the Nina and do the same thing, as a matter of fact. And then the Howrong, I mean, it might just be fun to see how good Howrong is without being awakened right now. So that's another thing I can do. I also need to figure out kind of what I want to do as far as equips on this girl, because unfortunately I don't have the Tekken set yet. But that will come next week whenever we go hog for that double Jin banner, because that is exactly where we are going to be spending all these rubies that we were able to save in this video, because we were able to save a ton of rubies in this video, just getting lucky. So anyway, you guys, that's pretty much going to be it for today's video. I hope you all found it enjoyable. Let me know in the comment section down below what you're thinking about all of this stuff as far as Tekken is concerned so far. Like I said, outside of this thing being bugged when it comes to the rewards, which really sucks right this moment, but besides that, the rest of this stuff seems like it's pretty fun and I'm enjoying it, at least from what little I've gotten to look at. And yeah, guys, if anything, we have the most adorable art in the world when it comes to the exchange shop for this Rush Dungeon event. So that's something that we don't have, or that we at least have, that we can fall back on if we're not happy with certain things, right? Because I mean, look at that. Look at Joe. His eyes are bugging out of his head. It's adorable. But anyway, you guys, like, share, and subscribe on your way out. And until the next one, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.
Continue.